When he got into an ambulance, they say that he had taken about 20 to 30 pills. He was booked into a local hospital, and he's now also facing DUI charges. Welcome to Action News Jax at noon. I'm Dawn Lopez.
And I'm Phil Amato. Action News Jax Bridget Matter joins us live from TIA Bank Field. Now, Bridget, police found 2 prescription pill bottles in his car.
Yeah, police found those bottles in his vehicle. That's for trazodone, which is an antidepressant. The police report also says that on the way to the hospital, he told rescue that he was suicidal. Right now, the Jacksonville jail log does not say that he's being housed in the jail. Instead, it says other. That crash happening in the morning off Kernan Boulevard Sunday. The report says Darius consented to a blood draw, but staff at the hospital said he was not coherent enough for the consent. Police were not able to do a field sobriety test because Darius was having trouble standing. Now, in 1998, Darius was the 25th overall pick, playing for 9 seasons for the Jags. The former safety was running the Donovan Darius Foundation. Their mission is to help kids on the First Coast connect through football and motivational speaking. I did check with Duval County records to see if he had been arrested for anything before, and his record is clean here in Duval County, according to those records. Now, we are going to head over to Kernan Boulevard to see if there's any video of this crash that happened on Sunday, and we'll have an update tonight at 5 o'clock. For now, we're live downtown. Bridget Matter, CBS47 Action News Jax.
We want to give you a live look right now from downtown Jacksonville, and that's where we're seeing some clouds, but it's dry at this hour. It was a wet commute for some of us this morning getting to work around the viewing area, and more rain is on the way. Action News Jax First Alert meteorologist Corey Sim is here. He's in the weather center right now, and the rain is not supposed to be, will it be widespread?
It is not, and you just said it. It is dry now, and there's even some blue sky that we're seeing up there too, and that's nice. Though you may get underneath 1 or 2 of these brief showers that we got here on First Alert Doppler HD. Most of them have moved offshore. Here is Duval County, and it is at least a dry noon for right now. Jacksonville Beach looking live here on the Action News Jax First Alert Skycam Network. A really pretty view here, but we do have those low gray clouds that are kind of socked in. A little bit of blue sky here and there. Not a whole lot of sunshine out there, though. Timing out the rain through the rest of the afternoon and evening, and it just goes down a little bit through the evening commute and then into tonight. Just some isolated showers. Isolated meaning very few and far between. I'm going to time it out hour by hour. Plus, I'm tracking 2 storm systems in the First Alert 7-day forecast.
Thank you, Corey. Right now, cleanup efforts are underway to get dozens of gallons of diesel fuel off a local roadway. New at noon, Action News Jax Beth Russo shows us the steps crews are taking to make sure there's no damage to the environment.
Here on Business Park Road, you can see that crews are out here trying to clean up anything that's left of that diesel fuel. If you follow this line from McGowan's Heating and Air Conditioning, it basically tells the story of what JFRD says happened. Right now, Mark is zooming in on the semi-truck down there. They say that's where all this fuel came from. Right now, I want to go ahead and show you some video of JFRD's hazmat crews out here responding to this spill. They say that this semi-truck was attempting to back into McGowan's Heating and Air Conditioning. They say that's when it scraped its diesel tank on the bottom of the ground. They tell us when that's happened, that's when 60 gallons of the fuel leaked out onto the road here. It caused quite a traffic backup in the area for a short time. However, you can see crews are out here making sure there aren't any environmental impacts. JFRD says that nobody was hurt. Right now, we're working to learn if anyone will face charges or will have to pay for the work that's being done. As soon as I have that information, I'm going to post it for you on actionnewsjax.com. Reporting this afternoon, Beth Russo, Action News Jax.
In a little less than an hour now, the president's impeachment trial will resume. President Trump's legal team will continue presenting its case, while Democrats are expected to intensify pressure to include witnesses in the Senate trial.
Action News Jax Blair Miller's live from Washington, D.C. this morning. Blair, the president's legal team only took 2 hours to deliver their arguments over the weekend.
Yeah, and Phil, that could be key here this week, and we'll see how they respond today and tomorrow. The president's legal team meeting here at 1 o'clock with the Senate. They will lay out their side of the case, continuing with that foundation. We expect a full day today. Technically, they have 22 hours left. All indications are they won't use their full time, so we'll have to see what happens tomorrow. And then after their opening arguments, senators will then submit questions really to both sides. Phil?
Now, Blair, on the issue of witnesses and what John Bolton saying, he heard the president say he wanted to withhold aid from Ukraine. Are we any closer now to seeing witnesses in the trial?
You know, Phil, I think we are. I was just talking with some Democratic senators before we came on air here, and they were telling me that if you asked them that question on Saturday, they thought there was no chance of having witnesses, but now they feel much different. They think there is a good chance for having witnesses. Of course, they're going to vote on that toward the end of this week, we believe. Phil?
We'll keep watching. Thank you, Blair. Remember, you can always listen in live at the trial. Just download our news partners 104.5 WOKV's news app. It's free right there in your app store. Disbelief and shock. Those are the words many are using around the world to describe the tragic crash which claimed the life of NBA legend Kobe Bryant. He was among the 9 who were killed when a helicopter crashed in Calabasas Sunday. His 13-year-old daughter was also on board and did not survive. Let's get you caught up now on the very latest. The other victims of the crash have been identified as John Altobelli, his wife Carrie, and daughter Alyssa, Christina Mauser, Sarah and Peyton Chester, and the helicopter's pilot, Era Zobayan. The NTSB says cloud coverage may have played a role in this crash. The exact cause is still under investigation. According to the Los Angeles County Sheriff's Office, the fog was so bad they grounded their own helicopters. The group was heading to a basketball game Gianna and Alyssa were playing in. Kobe was their head coach.
And Phil, everyone's sending their thoughts and prayers on social media, including many of them who knew Gigi and her dad, you could say. Like this one from Dwayne Johnson, The Rock, saying love is forever on Twitter. And then we found this one from Dwayne Wade saying heroes come and legends go, live forever. Number 8, number 24. And the former President Barack Obama saying Kobe was a legend on the court and just getting started in what would have been just as meaningful a second act. To lose Gianna is even more heartbreaking to us as parents. Michelle and I send our love to Vanessa and the entire Bryant family. And then you have Shaq here saying there's no words to express the pain I'm going through with this tragedy of losing my niece Gigi and my brother Kobe Bryant. I love you and you will be missed. And I love this picture of the two of them as they played together. And this tragedy reminds us all just how precious and how short, fragile life can be. Mayor Lenny Curry also sharing his condolences, and this is what he tweeted out, saying, as a husband and a father, this news leaves me sad. And I love these words. Hug those you love. Let them know you love them. Hold them tight. Life is fragile and special. Go to our Action News Jax Facebook page and post your condolences or favorite Kobe memories. We've all done that from the Action News Jax team. You can also go to Action News Jax and click on the story for the very latest. Phil?
The coronavirus outbreak is showing no sign of slowing down. The U.S. confirming a 5th case now. A second patient in California is the latest to come down with the virus. There's also one in Arizona and 2 more in Washington state. Action News Jax told you over the weekend when airport officials say they were monitoring 14 airports, but not Jacksonville's just yet. Local doctors say that to prevent the virus from spreading, doctors need to ask patients with respiratory illnesses and fevers about where they recently traveled. Stocks on Wall Street are dropping this noon as the coronavirus fears rise and travel stocks slide. The Dow Jones Industrial Average is down 382 points right now. Shares of airline stocks, Carnival Cruise and hotel stocks are lower now. Companies with exposure to China like Apple, Disney and Nike are also down. Stock markets in China and Japan dropped 2% today.
Developing, the ongoing controversy in Baghdad continues to escalate this morning after an attack on the U.S. Embassy compound overnight. CNN reports that one of 3 rockets hit the cafeteria around dinner time. CNN reports that 1 person was hurt but will survive. So far, no one has claimed responsibility for the rockets.
Right now, police are searching for a man they say abducted a woman at gunpoint. Action News Jax told you over the weekend when April McKinnon was found safe. Tyrone Davis is still on the run, though. Police say he was armed when he broke into the home off Edgewood Avenue near Moncrief. They say he grabbed the victim and dragged her into a car. She was found hours later. If you've seen Davis or know where he may be, you're asked to call JSO or Crime Stoppers.
Two of the men charged in the death of a 7-year-old girl will learn their fate Friday. Action News Jax told you in 2018 when Haiti Rivas Villanueva was killed by a stray bullet in a shootout. Police say that Abrion Price and another suspect planned a robbery and disguised it as a gun trade. Stanley Harris tried to change his plea to not guilty, but a judge says that he cannot do that because there's no new evidence.
A St. Augustine woman says she is more determined than ever to help animals after she lost her home in a fire.
We don't care about us. It's always been about them, and to lose them all at once.
Dora White says she was at work Friday when she got a call her home on US 1 South was on fire. She and her husband were fostering 5 cats and taking care of 15 rescues of their own. Her friends and family launched a GoFundMe page to help out. It's already passed the $5,000 goal.
Today is International Holocaust Remembrance Day. World leaders, Holocaust survivors, and their families will be marking the liberation of the Nazi death camp, Auschwitz. This is video of survivors laying wreaths for the victims at the camp's execution wall. Today marks the 75 years since the liberation. More than 1 million people died there in gas chambers or from disease. Next month, the Jewish Family and Community Services will host an opening of its newest exhibit in honor of the holiday. It's called Spots of Light, to be a woman in the Holocaust. This photography exhibit is free to the community, and you can find it at the nonprofit's headquarters on Bay Center Road.
The 2019 tax filing season opens today for those filing individually. More than 150 million individual tax returns are expected to be filed. The deadline to file your return is April 15th. You can find a link to help file your taxes on actionnewsjax.com.
From the Action News Jax First Alert Weather Center, I'm meteorologist Corey Sima. Spotty showers here and there today. I'm tracking 2 more storm systems, but some really nice days, all things considered. That's next in the First Alert 7-day forecast.
A bizarre scene in South Florida lands a man in jail. What police say he was pointing a laser at.
Families visiting St. Johns County spend thousands of dollars while they're here. Coming up, how that money is fueling the local economy and the major concern families shared in a new report just released today.
What to watch tonight, brought to you by Ashley Home Store.
Welcome back. Tourism is front and center in St. Johns County this noon.
Certainly is. We all love St. Augustine, right? The area draws families from all over the country and world. New at noon, Action News Jack's Brittany Donovan explains a new report is shedding light.
Season families come to visit is special events, followed closely $100 on the trip.
We'll go drink from the Fountain of Youth before we go home. Go home younger than we were.
Nearly all families said they would come back to St. Johns County and recommend it to a friend. But ahead at 5, we'll take a look at some of the steps the county and city are taking to try to deal with some of families' concerns about parking. Reporting in St. Johns County, Brittany Donovan, CBS 47, Action News Jacks.
A Florida man is under arrest this noon, and here's why. He allegedly is shining a laser at a plane and a helicopter. Manatee County police say last week Charles Chapman Jr. jumped onto a forklift, pointed that laser at the chopper before grabbing rocks and then starting to throw them at the chopper. The pilot told detectives that the laser hit his eye, causing him to temporarily go blind.
Why? Yeah. I mean, what would cause you to do that? I mean, it's pretty dumb, I think, in my opinion.
Chapman was arrested and charged with aggravated assault and resisting without violence. He also faces specific charges related to the laser.
Yeah, pretty dumb. Well, SpaceX confirms today's Falcon 9 launch attempt has been scrubbed due to strong upper-level winds. Another launch opportunity is set for tomorrow at Cape Canaveral at 9:28 a.m. Or 9:28 p.m. 9:28 p.m. So tomorrow night, it's to deliver 60 Starlink satellites into orbit. Don?
Super Bowl less than a week away now. Both teams landed in Miami right here on Florida soil Sunday ahead of the big game. The Chiefs are hoping to end their Super Bowl drought, make their Super Bowl dreams come true. It's their first time at the big game in 50 years. Action Sports Jack says that the Chiefs are a favorite in this game because of their high-powered offense. And there will be events all around Miami leading up to the Super Bowl. The Action Sports Jack's team is in Miami this week for the Super Bowl. Be sure to tune in for the making of a champion this Saturday night and Sunday morning. Super Bowl 54 is on Fox 30.
Now, certified Jacksonville's most accurate forecast. Action News Jack's First Alert Weather.
Just a little bit of rain here on First Alert Doppler HD this noon. Most of it is over the Atlantic. You can see these widely scattered green dots here that just moved off the coast of northeast Florida. A little bit of rain lingering up in southeast Georgia with these showers heading into Waycross now. Within about the next 10 minutes, those will be on your doorstep. Blackshear, 1247. Patterson, 1259, and Nahutta at 1:12 p.m. Hour by hour today, just a couple of brief showers here and there. As I take you to 2 p.m., there's just a little bit of green here on the map around the I-10 corridor. And then the green goes away by 4 and 5 o'clock this evening. So don't count on the rain if you have any plans this afternoon into the early evening, as I expect a mainly dry commute tonight. And then sunshine on Tuesday. Temperatures will be seasonal. It is going to be a pretty nice day, though, all things considered. So a few showers today, not a lot of rain, and then we'll have that sunshine on Tuesday. The next opportunity for rain moves in on Wednesday with some evening showers, and then we clear out again on Thursday with some sunshine. We're kind of back and forth, at least in terms of the rain, over the next few days. A live look outside our JIA First Alert Skycam network here. There's the parking garage and the airport. We do have a little bit of blue sky peeking through, but it is a partly to mostly cloudy day out there. Temperature struggling a bit in the low 60s. We're at 63 now at JIA. A south wind at 5 there on the tarmac. So today, expect a cool-ish day there out especially along the I-95 corridor. Temperatures between about 60 and 63. 61 this afternoon in Palatka. 60 this afternoon in Blackshear. Waycross 63 with a few showers. A little bit drier, though, as we move south inland northeast Florida. Over the next few days, the temperatures stay seasonal. The average high now is 66 degrees. That's where we'll be tomorrow and on Wednesday. It's hard to call 64 a dip on Thursday after that storm system Wednesday. And then our next storm system is Friday. That again is mainly Friday evening and night. Doesn't hurt the temperatures all that much, though. We're still in the 60s through weekend, which is always in view. Those mornings staying pretty chilly in the low to mid-40s. You can download the Action News Jack's First Alert Weather app to take the most accurate forecast where you go, and join the Chief Meteorologist Mike Bursch today at 5 on CBS 47 Fox 30.
We have a warning for neighbors out there. If you get a text from FedEx, ignore it. The scam the company is warning customers about.
And here's something to think about the next time you sit at the dinner table. Why experts say American families are throwing away food at an alarming rate. Well, Mom says finish the food on your plate. There's a reason for that. American families throwing away food and money at an alarming rate. The Journal of Agricultural Economics shows that U.S. households waste nearly 1/3 of all the food we buy, which adds up to be about $2,000 per home a year.
FedEx and Amazon are warning customers about a new nationwide scam. Shoppers across the country are receiving text messages with a link claiming to be from FedEx and asks you to set delivery preferences. The link then directs customers to a fake Amazon customer satisfaction survey. Whatever you do, don't open it, just delete it.
brief shower between now and the evening commute. Mornings stay cold the next few days, but pretty nice with just a little rain Wednesday and Friday.
All right, getting down there again when it comes to our temperatures, huh? Thank you, Courtney. Have a great day, everyone.
Y&R is on next. See ya.